What's up, squad? It's your Squid, aka the Anxious Squid, here at Anxious Squid Productions. This is a video for my miscellaneous playlist. I haven't got a specific MMA playlist made up yet or anything like that, and depending on how the views go for this one, I might. So, depending when you're watching this, it might be in a different playlist. But I am positive that it's going to get demonetized because of all the violence and because I will likely be swearing in my shock, I anticipate. So please, consider joining these guys. They're awesome. Big shout out goes to Terry. He's my newest patron. Your name could be on that list as well if you were awesome. The link's in my description. I like money. Please consider converting some of your money into mine monthly. That'd be dope. But anyway, I'll stop prattling on. Let's get straight into it. This is a top 10 women's TKO in UFC history. Fairly certain TKO stands for like technical knockout or total knockout or something like that. The KO stands for knockout. I know that. The T, I'm not quite sure. But anyway, let's get into it. Thanks for clicking on the thumbnail as always, guys. If this is the first video of mine you've seen, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of this year, which is 2020. And I can't do it without people like you who randomly stumble across my content and then hit that subscribe button. I was looking at my YouTube stats today and I realized that literally, this is not an exaggeration, not hyperbole, 97% of my channel's viewers are men and 3% are women. I presume there are, you know, gender is a spectrum, blah, blah, blah. I presume there are people who aren't women or men also who watch it, but that's how the statistics get given to me, so here we are. But yeah, I wanted to do some more women's sport, but I suffer from the fact that I think most women's sport sucks. So I figured, let's get into UFC, women's UFC. Maybe it won't help my, my ratio of men to women all that much, but it also might. So let's do it. Yeah, like I said, this is a top 10. Hopefully this music won't like... Oh! Fucking hell! That's savage! She's kneeing her in the fucking nose, man. She's got blood on her nose! This is a savage sport, hey, like I've never got into MMA, and if you're new to the channel, I do pause and chat a bit, so sorry if you don't like it. Maybe don't hit subscribe if you don't, but yeah, anyway, like the only interaction I've ever had with this sport is a mate of mine back home, Mitch and Hinto, shout out to you guys if you're watching this, but mates back home in Australia were really big into the UFC, and I just liked going around their house and hanging out with them and drinking beer, you know, as, you know, hanging out with the boys, so to speak. So I saw the whole Conor McGregor, Khabib Nurmagomedov or something, I can't remember his name, but the whole thing where he jumped up out of the cage and started a blue with someone in the crowd afterwards. I watched that event, and I watched the Israel Azadina or something, like big spidery looking gangly dude fight someone at some other point as well, but I know nothing about the sport, so... She was happy. Chris Cyborg versus this person, Yana. Oh, big whack. Caught her leg and whack, whack. Ground and pound and shit, did they say? That's what that is. That's pretty self-descriptive, isn't it? Far out. She's just got her fucking pinned in the corner. How's the ink on her as well? Far out. Oh, that would, like, that'll take the wind out of you for sure. Oh, big fist full of face. Face full of fist, whatever. Fuck, these chicks are savage, eh? Jermaine Durandamy versus Aspen Ladd? I don't know. I don't know the names. Fuck, they just look intimidating, don't they? Like, never mind the fact that they're... Oh, see you later. Good night. Never mind the fact that they are, like, fucking weapons. You know what I mean? Like, purely on aesthetics alone, they look like they're fucking machines. They look like Terminators, you know what I mean? Like... Oh, see her fucking jaw. Watch her jaw just completely remove itself from her fucking head, man. Oh. Lucky she had skin on her face to hold the whole thing fucking together. Far out, and this is near the top of the list. Maybe I need to create an MMA playlist. This is next level. Joanna versus Carla. Knocked out from punches. They said, oh man. You can pinpoint the moment where she realizes, hang on a minute, this bitch is nothing. Whack. Push. I'm gonna whack again. Oh, you're fucked, mate. I'm gonna go both arms. You don't know where you are. Far out. Is that one big whack, lands in the fence. Oof. Oh, that wasn't a punch, that was a forearm. That second one, watch, it's like she gets her with the arm, you know what I mean? Like, that's fucking ow. I mean, all of it's fucking ow. I don't know if that's a sentence, but fuck. Butt fuck. Like, oh, Ronda Rousey is a name I know. Oh, that's a big punch. Fuck me! Just flips her down in a headlock and then just goes, here, have multiple knuckle sandwiches. Whack, 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 whack. Oh, there's those big knees. Oh, fucking suplex. Oh, yeah, you're up fucked creek without a paddle there, Dale. She's got her knees on your arms, just going left, right, left, right. I think that was right, left, right, left. But anyway. Fucking hell, this is brutal. So, but you can tell, right, like, and again, I've only watched two. They were pay-per-views in Australia. It's like you don't get it on a channel or anything like that. Like I've seen two events, and now 3.5 minutes of chicks knocking the fuck each other out, like knocking each other the fuck out, right? And like, you know, people I have spoken to previously, like I was trying to get with this girl, right? One week when I was going to my mate's place, way back when. I'm married now, completely, you know, not even a factor in my mind. But she was really annoyed because I was like, oh, you know, well, yeah, I'm going to watch the UFC, blah, 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 blah. And she was like, oh, you know, started talking about domestic violence rates and fucking all that stupid shit that has nothing to do with the sport anyway, right? Like, domestic violence goes up whenever there's a sporting event. If you're going to hit your fucking wife, it doesn't matter if it's a violent sport or fucking marbles. If your team loses, you're likely to hit your wife. You know what I mean? It's got nothing to do with the martial art itself. But, like, her argument was just that it was barbaric, you know what I mean? And that it wasn't a sport, it was just barbaric. And you can tell, like, it is very fucking savage. There is very, like, I can see where the element of barbaricness, for lack of a better word, barbarism? I don't know, right? Barbarianism? Anyway, I can see where that perspective comes from, but I am sure, just like with NASCAR and with the stereotype of rednecks in hot rods riding around in circles, right? I'm sure there are so many other technicalities, because there were, like, whatever this, they've referred to ground and pound several times now, right? So I presume that's a thing that, like, some people are better at than others, and there'd be submission moves, and there'd be, like, there's all sorts of different intricacies that go into it. But I think that the MMA is, like, one of the highest stakes, like, in the moment sports you can get, you know, because like in NASCAR, absolutely, you crash your car, you might die. In football, you know, like you lose the game, there's points, and like it's a technical system sort of thing. But like you get punched in the fucking face so hard your nose explodes. That's a very large deterrent not to let the next person punch you in the face so hard your nose fucking explodes. You know what I mean? So there's a mental game to it as well that I reckon is just. I've been talking too long. Anyway, let's just get into it. But fucking hell, this is nuts. I am gonna have to create a play. She was smiling on the ground, getting blood fucking knocked out. Watch her. She's getting blood like fucking wiped off her face, and she's smiling. Like, is she in shock or is she on crack? What the fuck? Like, obviously she's not on crack because she wouldn't be allowed to compete, right? But oh. Oh, look at her bow as well. Oh, she saw her shit her pants. So, old mate in the black trunks, literally, she's watching things in slow motion, which is what happens with your adrenaline, right? Like adrenaline, I don't know how it works, I'm not a fucking scientist, but it feels like time slows down, right? If you've ever been in a car accident, you'll know that too, yeah? But it's like, you can pinpoint, almost right now, she'll throw out that left jab, or whatever, I think it's called a left jab, again, feel free to correct me in the comments, but like, she throws out that one, and old mate Blondie in the fucking grey, like, does that little leg up, like, unsure thing, and Black Shorts goes, ha, you shat yourself, and now you're fucked. Like, leg up, and she goes, yep, fucking see you later, defenseless, I'ma kick you right in your eyeball. Fucking hell. And that's not a street fight, that's like a technical move, you know what I mean? Like, it's not just fucking cowboys or cowgirls getting in a cage and fighting. Like, that's, you know, some sort of discipline, I'm sure. That sort of a straight kick, balanced, holding yourself up on one leg like that. That's not just flailing your leg about, you know? Like, those are technical skills. Like fucking, I don't know, taekwondo, karate, fucking jiu-jitsu, something, you know? Probably combinations of the lot. That's what, actually, you know what? That's a MMA, mixed martial arts. So it's like all the martial arts mixed together, get in a cage, we'll see what's better. Taekwondo, like, I just had, you know those glass shattering moments where you go, now I know what that fucking means? Alright, that's cool, that's cool. Fucking hell, let's go back and watch this chick absolutely dominate again. Wiley Zhang, maybe? Fucking hell, they're just going punch for punch, aren't they? Oh, punch for knee more like it. Shouldn't have gone low there. She's just fucking grabbed her by the head and kneed her about 28 times. Old mate's trying to run away. Old mate is gender neutral, don't worry. For my non-Australians watching. Old mate doesn't have to be old or your mate. I'm sure you've figured it out by now. I say old mate in every fucking video, but she was happy. We're going to watch that one again, because it seems savage. It was like, obviously, it's a countdown, and it's going even more savage as we go, but because she was on the back foot, you know, trying to fucking, and she was not on the back foot by the end of it. Fuck me. Rose and Joanna. Joanna was before as well. Oh! Wait, so this is the chick that knocked out that chick with her foot, right? This is the chick that kicked old mate in the face. And now, this other chick that looks like she's a fucking 10-year-old boy. She's, like, looks tiny in comparison, and she's got a shaved head, so I don't mean that in an offensive manner or anything. Please don't come and fucking kill me, Dar. Like, which I have no doubt you could. Like, I'm not in any way... Oh, good night! Fucking see you, cunt! Jesus! Ref, what are you doing, bro? Like, everyone else, he's sort of, like, pulled off at some point. What's the technicality there? Like, is it just the ref's decision when she's knocked the fuck out? Because she's in a fetal position there. Old mate's going fucking up and under, straight round, you know? Like... Fucking hell. Jesus Christ, what's number one? Nunes and Riazzi, alright. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's her again. Maybe she's my favourite fighter so far. She's knocked a couple of people out. She's been fucking knocked the fuck out, and she's still going, obviously. I mean, I don't know, maybe she isn't. Maybe it's Fuck, they're just going punch for punch, aren't they? Riazzi knows she's fucked here. So she's backed up for some room. She's trying to go to grapple because she realises she can't go punch for punch. She is having a bad day, and she is knocked the fuck out. That is dope. How does Joe Rogan not swear while he's commentating this shit? Like, holy fuck. Maybe he does. I don't know. And she's like, shut up, bitch. Because Rousey obviously runs her mouth a bit, I think. Or she was at the time. I mean, she went to WWE, so she obviously knows her MMA career is fucked. Can't win fights for real, so let's go and plan them out beforehand. Like, not that I have anything against the WWE, don't get me wrong. WWE and wrestling in general, actually. I like fucking, what's that Cody Rhodes one? What are they called? They're not Impact, they're something else. It's got the Jacksonville Jaguars owner, like he's got their money sort of thing. But the Cody Rhodes Chris Jericho one I like. I can't remember what it's called. I've only seen like 2 episodes of it here in America. But it feels like old school, like Attitude Era style wrestling to me, as opposed to like the PG product that WWE brings. And I didn't mind Impact for a while when they had like Samoa Joe, Dean Ambrose, all that sort of stuff. So I'm not by any stretch of the imagination saying wrestling or pro wrestling as it's called, like the entertainment stuff isn't fun to watch and entertaining. But there's a certain element of somebody actually getting fucked up in front of your eyes, like her face is caved in. You can see it there. I'll take that away. Like, look at Ronda Rousey's face there. Like, that's like, it's another level, you know what I mean? And so you can, you've got your CM Punks that go the other way. They go from wrestling to MMA and then go, oh, fuck, I shouldn't have done that. You got your Brock Lesnar's, which are apparently good at both. I don't know. Tell me what you think. But, like, maybe I'm being unfair to Ronda, but from what I've seen of her in the professional wrestling business and from what I've seen here, my understanding of her is that she, like, was a bit chatty and she was knocking everyone the fuck out. And then she lost one, and she didn't win again ever since, and now she's gone to WWE to try and, like, Brock Lesnar her reputation, even though she's not, like, as much of a beast. But anyway, let me know. You can see her backing up. She knows she's fucked. And this Nunes. Just whack. There we go. Yep, see you later, bitch. Oh, run away, run away. Oh, man, that left jab got her as well. She doesn't know where she is right now. She's fucked. She's holding onto the cage to stand up. Like, surely that's not allowed. Jeez, like, look at the head. Like, fucking look at obviously concussions would be a massive thing in this sport. Like, that's just, you gotta sign a fucking waiver to compete, like, but I wonder how much money they're all winning as well, like, to make it worth it and shit, Jesus, like, she's got, I was about to say she's got balls for still standing up there, you know what I mean? But, oh, that's a bull riding competition. We're going to ignore that one because we'll go back here. What am I doing? Oh, no, we've skipped videos. Old school hockey saves. You've seen the last 2 videos that I'm going to do, or the next 2 videos I'm going to do, sorry. But, yeah, that was, wow. That was excessive. Those chicks were nuts. That was, like, savage and brutal, and I'm glad I reacted to that, and I'm almost definitely going to have an MMA playlist of, let me know what you think I should react to. My mate Hinto said to me he can't remember the chick's name, and he can't remember the fight, but one of the most recent chick fights, a chick, like, her whole face was just fucked up. Like, she was a dainty little petite girl, went in to fight, and she came out looking like that fucking, hey, you guys, guy from the Goonies. And yeah, he said I should check that out. So if you know what that one is, just based off that, let me know in the comments section. I'll check that one out next as well. I'm going to check out some of the dudes as well. Like, it'll be a couple of days, but yeah, like, I reckon I am going to create an MMA playlist. This one will go into my miscellaneous playlist for the time being, but yeah, that was intense. If this is the first time you've stumbled across me, please consider hitting the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of 2020. Can't do it without random people like you who stumble across my content for the first time, decide they like me, and then hit the subscribe button. I've got a whole bunch of other playlists. I've got, like, long story short, I'm an American immigrant. I've been here a bit over a year. Well, actually, I've now been here like a year and a half. A little more than a little bit over a year. But anyway, I'm trying to learn about America through the vein of sport because I love sport and I loved sport back home. But I'd never really wrapped my head around like football, baseball, hockey, all the North American sports sort of stuff, right? So most of my playlists are sports reactions with sports over here and me trying to learn about it and all that sort of stuff. If that interests you, have a poke around the channel. Don't just decide based off this video. Poke around, then hit the subscribe button because that'll be dope. As I said before, help me make some money off this video by joining my Patreon because it's definitely going to be demonetized. These guys are awesome. They're great. Terry's my most recent one. He's awesome. He's a really cool guy. And yeah, I like money. So if you can spare $1 a month to convert from your money into my money, that'd be awesome. Thanks. I'm going to get on with it and I'm going to get into editing this because I can't wait to show it to you guys. I'm going to be interested to see reaction. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys when I look at you, and you will see me when you look at me.